Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm back, back for business. So, as you guys have seen the title of the video, I am making a dress. Anyway, so these are my inspiration for the dress. I'm going for something very simple, something that I know that I will continue to wear even after I have made it, because in the past I used to make things that I wouldn't wear, like I'd wear it only once and then I wouldn't wear it again. I think also I like the confidence in the fact that I made the stuff and it was good enough to wear. So I think now I'm just over that, and yeah, let's get into the video. Quite thin, but it's very light, flowy. The polka dots, there's a lot. I'm going for something really simple, it's long enough. And yeah, guys, I can't wait to be. So my pattern pieces are done. These are the two backs, these two sides, there's the left and the right, and this is going to be the center seam. And then my front pieces, I have two pieces. This is the top part that I'm going to um gather, and it's gonna look so cute. The front piece right here, and then I have to cut out straps. So this is gonna be an easy make. Let's get to it. Okay, we're done with the first seam. Okay, this is the back, and now I am going to sew the bottom of this part that's going to join onto the front part that's going to be gathered. So let me show you guys my setting for gathering. Gather a stitch. As you can see, this is the tension of the thread. It is supposed to go lower. I like to use 2 or 1, but for this fabric I'm going to use 2, and we'll see how that works out. And then this means that this is a straight stitch, as you can see here. These are the types of stitches, and 5 is the one that I'm using. And then when we come here, this is our stitch size, length. So size or length, whichever one you want to use. It is currently on a 3. 3 is the best one to use on light fabrics, but I like to go to a 4 when gathering, because 4 is my biggest stitch length. Now that our machine has been set up, we're going to start gathering. I'm going to place the edge of the fabric aligned to the foot. So when I place down my foot, as you can see, you can't see any excess fabric on the side there. You can only see the fabric over here. So it's aligned to the foot, which the foot is this part, and I'm going to start with my gathering stitch. Now you can use 2 stitches or 1. I prefer 1 because it's quicker, but 2 stitches gives you a cleaner gathering look. I like to go back and tie it down because that's the edge. I don't like to tie it with my own hands, so I just tie that. And I did not backstitch the end there. All I'm going to do is make sure that my thread is long enough, and then I'm going to cut it. So as you can see, there's only 1 stitch. I'm not going to do the second stitch. I'm only going to use 1 stitch. Okay, so now as you can see, this is the thread, and when you were sewing, the fabric was facing up. So this is the right side and this is the wrong side. What you want to do before you start pulling the fabric, you're going to take the thread piece that is on the bottom, and that's the thread that you're going to pull. This is what's going to help you gather. The reason why we take the one that's at the bottom, because it is the one that is straight, whereas the thread that is at the top is the one that is looped. And instead of pulling, it will tie and become tighter. So as you can see already, you can already see it starting to gather because I've started pulling it just a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull it even more like that, and that is perfect. As you can see, this is gathering, and I'm going to push it as much as I want until I feel like it's okay before I can actually start attaching it to the fabric. Okay, Okay, I think this is going to be enough gathering. As you can see, the gathering is uneven. Some parts are smoother, some parts are more gathered, and this is where we start making sure that it fits onto the other piece. You can do it differently by measuring with the measuring tape, but I just prefer using the pattern pieces because I just want to get it over and done with. So this is our front piece. I'm going to lay it flat on the table. So as you can see, this is the part that's going to be attached. I'm going to lay it flat over here. I'm going to take my gathered piece, hold it nicely and securely the way I've ended the gathering, and I'm going to take this and place it over here to see if it. So what I do now is tie the end. I'm going to tie both together like that. So just like the gathering stitch, we're going to change back our settings. This was on 4. This is a good number for our tension for this fabric. And then I'm going to take it back to a 3. You can even take it to a 2.5. I prefer 3. It's quite small enough. Now we're going to stitch our straight stitch, attaching the gathered piece to the front bottom piece. Let's go. Okay, so now I am going to overlock all my pieces, all the edges, everything that needs to be overlocked will be overlocked. So on at the back, I'm not going to overlock anything yet before I attach the back to the front. So in front, because there's a seam under my bust, which is my rib cage, I'm going to overlock that, which is the gathered part right here. Okay guys, now I have overlocked everything. I've overlocked the seam. I overlocked the top areas here because I'm going to insert each string, and then I also elasticated this part. So it's going to look like this, making like a circle shape, and then I'm going to fold this over to have my drawstring coming through from the side. So yeah, my strings are right here. These are 3.5 centimeters wide, and I'm just going to sew it this way and then turn it inside out using my loop turner. So I'm going to sew it now and then attach the straps to the front piece, then attach the front piece to the back piece, and then I'm almost done. I'll only be left with the straps and then the hem. So let's get to it. So I'm done. I've also even folded and sewed together, and then I've inserted the drawstring. As you can see on one side, this is the right side and this is the left side. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do it. You can see this is the inside, and the other side, this is how it looks, right? And I've just pinned it over here so it doesn't get loose, and I'm going to attach that to the seam. Okay, this is the tool that we are using, which is a going to put it inside the hole, as you can see here. Push it onto the other side so that it comes out, and then here it is, right? Hold it in there, and we take our string and we're going to pull through our string through this hole up to there. How we're going to do that is we're going to hook this to the string like that, and then we're going to pull it using this circle thing. And as you can see, we're going to pull it out like that. Okay, so as you can see, the last bit of it has come out. We have load shedding, scary, sad, I think. And I'm going to pin that part. Now the excess, I'm just going to cut it off because, well, we don't need it. This is my back. Okay, I'm going to fold over my bag and pretty much hem or finish it off at the top, um, because I've already finished off the front, so I can't have them looking too different. Okay, and then when I'm done with that, I'm going to attach the back and the front together.